I'm ready. Me? I was born ready.
How do you do this? This.
Make it
No, it's not good.
like this, sir.
Since it's Father's Day, we want to ask you like 2 questions to see how much you know your dad. Okay. First question: how old is your dad?
My dad, I think,
64 years old.
64 years old. 56. I'm not sure either.
67.
my dad is 67.
Should I chat him, Dad? How old are you?
Okay, what's the favorite memory you have with your dad? Sudhika?
Go ahead. For me, it is like when my father told me that, Sudhika, I am so proud of you.
Oh.
When I came to Dubai, I got my job and I started working and I got independent.
Learning how to drive a car with him. That's what came up right now, all of a sudden.
I think my 18th birthday. So my dad was in army, and then he surprised me, and it's like a big thing for us because in army you just, he get only 1 or 2 leaves, and then, he saved all his, leave for my birthday.
He wants to travel with us in a car always. I remember the last time I went to Philippines, there's a typhoon, but then my father is just driving. He doesn't care about the rain. All he wants is us to be in one car with all the family members, and he's enjoying that time.
Most likely, I was after college days, I think so. So when we traveled Singapore, we traveled Hong Kong and Asian countries. That's it. That's the most memorable because actually he's a seafarer. So most likely he's always out of the country. So when he came back, we always used to have a vacation somewhere.
So my father has actually been outstationed in different countries, in different cities of Pakistan, like Japan, Saudi Arabia and everywhere. So when he used to come back, and since we were a kid, and he used to come up like 2 years, 3 years, but at that time it wasn't like every month or 6 months you can come home. And he used to come and we are always like very shy of him, like we're looking at him for the first time. We are missing him, but we're looking, and then he comes and then he tries to hug us, and it was very awkward feelings. But when you grow up, that is the thing I miss a lot, like he coming back after 2-3 years and then hugging us and try to
Okay, so every time, like when I'm in a first class, or when we, like every first day of my school, college, even in the engineering college, first sem, second sem, he used to drop me on the first day.
What is one piece of advice that your dad gave you that still sticks out to you?
Just be kind.
Do what makes you feel good about yourself.
work hard, be humble.
Don't go for money. That's it. That's the main.
Believe in yourself.
Save. Just save, that's it.
Make
Sure to save a lot of money.
Oh, don't work too hard. Enjoy life. Because he worked too hard, I guess. You can't please everybody. If you try to please everybody, you're never going to be pleased with yourself.
For me, I think it would be don't lose your sense of humor.
He gave me good advice during my college days. Like, this is your life. This is the one thing you are getting, like in your life. It's only one time. So explore it, enjoy it. Like, get a person from your college itself.
Did you find a college?
Yes, from the college itself. I followed his advice.
What is one thing that you would want to give people advice on about how they treat their dads? Or most of us take our dads for granted.
My advice would be mainly to the guys. Tell your dad that you love him. Remember small things about him, because you don't want to regret not saying it later. I'm not saying it for the females, because I think we girls anyway express ourselves a lot, like 10 times a day we'll talk to our parents and stuff. But I think this is just for the guys, because I know for a fact that many guys don't say it.
Love yourself as much as you can, but don't forget your parents in that process, because very often it happens that we are, so indulged into our lives that we forget that we have our parents back at home who are still waiting for our call.
So listen to your father. Even if, it may sound lame initially, but you have to listen to them.
You won't realize when your dad will get old. You will never realize it. It's all of a sudden one day you're sitting there and you realize, oh, my dad's gone old now. He's weak and he's sick sometimes. So that is the moment when they are vulnerable, like you were vulnerable in your childhood when you needed people, your parents. That's the time they needed you. So don't go away. Take that responsibility.
Just always hang out with them, any opportunity. Yeah, I think that's what kids don't really do with their parents a lot.
One, two, three.
Happy
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.